I'm going to tell you where the party is now. You want to know where the party is? You tell us where the party is. Right here. Down inside of me is where the party is. I am the party. Everywhere I go, I take the party with me. There's a party going on with this lady down here. I just know lady tonight, my party and her party could get together, have one big party. This lady here. Move over. Okay, good. What you want, baby? I got it. Aretha Franklin, Motown's greatest hits.
Okay. What Alan Washington is saying is correct. He has the party inside of him. But this lady has the party inside of her. You have the party inside of you. All right. So you are funky. You have the funky party. Can we have the funky card, please? Yeah. So you. There you are. You are funky. Equals funky.
No way!
No way! It's a little bit confusing, isn't it? Okay, but wait, look. Can we have the third card, please? And look. There you have it. It all adds up. Funky plus X equals funky.
Okay.
All you gotta do is contact the missing X point, and you can become funky. And you know what the X point is?
Jealous.
Everybody know where the party is?
Yeah.
Anybody here in the audience can tell me where the party is? I've got a free bottle of champagne for them. Anyone in the audience? Tell me where is the
I
party?
know where the party is. I know where it is. It's in the gonads. I'll win the prize.
Too slow.
Let's have the party, Dale.
Okay, all right. It's in the gonads.
In the gonads.
Now, a little bit of scientific explanation here. For those of you ain't sure, the gonads is the primary funk gland. Now, in the man, the gonads is the testicles. In the woman, the gonads is the ovaries. A little bit of scientific explanation. Okay, so how do we find the party? How do we get an invitation to the party down there in the gonads? How do you do that? Who do you ask? You ask your mind?
No.
You get an invitation?
You can't ask your mind, man. That is a honky zone. You leave your mind behind at the door when you get in here. We don't want that mind. Gonads. You gotta listen to gonads. You can't get to the party by forcing your way in. You can't get crack the party. You gotta wait for the invitation. Gotta let your gonads do the talking. I can hear my gonads. They're talking to me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your gonads do the talking. Let your gonads in here. Let your gonads do the walking. Get those gonads over here. Get those gonads on the ground. Move those gonads round and round. Shake those gonads in the air. Shake those gonads everywhere. All right, so what are we also worried about? We don't got to have gonads, so all you men out there, you got your gonads down there in your lap. I'm going to say, men, have you got your gonads? And I want you to go, yeah! When I raise my hand, you go, yeah! Okay, men, have you got your gonads? Yeah! All right, now most of the men that got their gonads, a couple of guys ain't too sure. It's going to be very difficult to get funky if you haven't got your gonads, guys. Let's try one more time, men, have you got your gonads? Yeah! All right!
gonads, I'm sure. So I'm going to say, ladies, have you got your gonads? And when I go like that, you say, all right. Ladies, have you got your gonads? All right. Ladies, have you got your gonads? Men, have you got your gonads? Yeah! Ladies, you got your gonads? Men! Yeah! Ladies! Men! Yeah! Ladies! Men! Yeah! Ladies! Men! Yeah! All right!
Get your gonads to the bucket. Get your gonads in the bed. Okay, now, a special treat we're gonna ask Miss Paul Roosevelt if she could demonstrate the gonad dance.
Oh, what's this?
Really fun. Okay. So start off nice and slow.
That's it. Stretch yourself.
Get slow. We're gonna work that way and get slow. Go. You can't stop. Go. Yeah. You can't stop. Go. You can't stop. Go. You can't stop.
All right, well, I've been doing a lot of the talking so far. Holly Washington's been doing a fair bit of the talking.
Yeah.
All of our gonads have been doing a little bit of talking too.
Yeah.
Some of these gonads have been talking for the first time tonight, I think, Holly.
That's right, Grover. You know, my gonads have done a lot of talking in the past.
I've heard that.
Seems like a new conversation every time.
Right. Okay, but that's enough talking.
That's right.
I think now we want to do a little bit of thinking.
You think?
Want to think about what we've been seeing here tonight, what we've been hearing.
That's right.
And while we're thinking, Blind ray of sunshine's gonna fill the air with soul.
That's right.
I want each and every one of you to do some thinking, and anyone who's not prepared to make a commitment to thinking, I want you to go now.
There'll be no refund.
No refund. Okay, so it's over to you.
We could all just meditate for a while on the power of FDP. You know, I see about 300 faces out there. That makes about 600 gonads. 601. There is a hermaphrodite out there. That makes over 5 million, billion, trillion, zillion fun-con particles. Just waiting to have a party. Don't even have to clean up after. Yeah, Mr. Blind Ray of Sunshine, yeah. Just take the mood down a bit now. We want to just meditate for a while on the power of FDP. FDP. It's a beautiful thing, FDP. Just feel it, man. That's it. Is that the chord? I got a legend you can't beat. It's a story of the funky feet. The souls are molded in heaven. Toes are captive in hell. And a feet that had a magic spell. Well, they're dancing shoes and they dance so sweet. Put them on and move your feet. They are fast, they are right, they dance all day, all night. Ooh, those funky feet. Ooh, those funky feet. Ooh, those funky feet. Hi.
G'day, how are you?
How are you, Humpty? Humpty man, Humpty man.
Not bad, yeah. What do you got in the shop?
What do you need, Humpty?
It was something for my feet, you know. Well, let me tell you, it's a bit like this. I was just a lonely guy, women seemed to pass me by, nothing seems to be complete. Can you give me funky feet? Try on those funky feet. Try on those funky feet. Try on those funky feet.
Well, now you got those magic shoes, the women you can never lose. Dancing through won't miss a beat. Hope you enjoy their funky feet. Well, dancing shoes, they're dancing so sweet. Put 'em on, move your feet. They're fast, they're right. They can dance all day, all night. Those funky feet. Ooh, those funky feet. Ooh, those funky feet. Dance your dance. Funky Sam. I don't know if you know about it, but he's really honky. I mean, he's so honky, you know. I mean, he ain't got the ability to communicate with the funky body language the way a funky man and a funky woman communicate when they're locked in a sensual embrace. Because he does not have the requisite body language vocabulary. He ain't even got a complete alphabet. All he got is a little comma. Right here. Pinky dinky. Funky man's got the exclamation mark. That's right. I mean, if you ain't got it now, you never had a plan. Let's face it. I mean, I'm the funkiest man in the room. I am the funky one. I'm the Reverend Harley Washington Jr. That's right. I'm a funky man. And this the groove and the pullover, he's honky man.
Very interesting what you're saying there, Harley.
I know, man.
How honky man can be funky man at the same time. Of course, if you remember the equation I gave just before, H plus G equals F, then you can understand you're just repeating what I've been saying. That's good, Harley.
Let's have the party.
Perhaps we might think about this a bit more. If it's honky plus X equals funky, then if someone is particularly funky, that means perhaps they were particularly honky before. Perhaps you'd like to tell us about that. The very funky Harley Washington Jr.
I'd like to move on to the next part.
The man who wasn't. Well, I was thinking perhaps you could tell us about that stage in your life when you were a used car salesman out of Honduras, Harley.
Oh, easy, man. Come on.
Or,
lay off it.
or should I say, Terry Butcher?
Who did Terry Butcher?
Perhaps you'd like to tell us, Terry, about some of the other episodes when you and the so-called Funkettes had a little country and western band playing at Spurs nightclub. What was it? Terry and the Butcherbirds. Or what about your piano-playing friend? What blind ray of sunshine, otherwise known as Jason Mason, with his own portable DJ at the back of a combi van, the terror of Templestowe. Well, Harley, maybe you'd like to talk about your funky transplant operation.
Okay, come on, you've said enough, man. You've said enough. Okay, so I was honky. Speak different.
Hallelujah. Harley Washington has admitted he is honky. That's a very significant moment in all our lives. When Harley Washington, a man who is so funky, can admit that he is honky, there is hope for all of us. It is true, you see, to become a funky man, you've got to do what Harley Washington did. You must walk the rocky road of honkiness.
That's right.
And he walked that road so that we may follow in his footsteps, and he could lead us out of the honky wilderness into the funky paradise. Harley Washington has done that. Now, Harley Washington, how can you help all these people here tonight who want to follow you out of their honkiness and through to funkiness? What must they do to become funky? Should they do aerobics classes and disco dance classes to become funky?
That's honky.
Well, what should they do? Should they get designer underpants and drive Toyota Celicas to become funky?
That's honky too.
Should they buy $3,000 electronic organs that can eat, drink, and play 56 Latin rhythms simultaneously?
Worth considering. But honky.
Tell us then, what is the one simple thing that a person can do to experience funk enlightenment?
I'm gonna tell you. Open up your heart and surrender. All you fools and false pretenders, lay bare your soul and let us in. A new life could begin if you surrender. If you surrender, if you surrender, put up your hands and surrender. Lay down on your legal tender. You got to make the sacrifice. Cash or bank card would suffice. Do you surrender? Do you surrender? Do you surrender? Just to give an example of the power of FDP, I once met a rich man in a dark alley about 3 a.m. in the morning. Just a
couple of the other funky brothers and me, Brother Hook Nose, Brother Lefty, Brother Knuckles. And at first, this rich man was reluctant to surrender his material wealth and his possessions. But you know, after we the brothers had explained to him the awesome power of FDP and what it could do for his ribcage and his kneecaps, and his gonads for that matter. You know, this man, a remarkable change came over this man. He broke down as we helped him down to his knees. We helped him down to his knees. This man was ready to surrender. This is what we said. Put up your hands. Put up your hands. And surrender. And surrender. Lay down all your legal tender. You've got to make a sacrifice. Cash or bank card would suffice. Do you surrender? I surrender. Do you surrender? I surrender. Do you surrender? I surrender.
None of us can feel the FDP in the room now. A lot of people are making little surrenders of their own. I can feel that. I can feel it among you. A lot of people down there. And if you can feel that too, I want you to reach out a little bit. Just that little bit further. You've all reached out a bit. But to help you reach out, I'm going to reach out too. I want to reach out. I want to reach out and touch me. I want you to touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. And if you can't reach me, reach out and touch somebody else. Reach out. I said, all right. Reach out. Touch me. Touch me. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out. for all the people who surrendered first up. Come on, man. Now big round of applause for the funky support team members. Don't forget, if you put your name on the list, you too could go on to become a support team member. And that entitles you to wear the funky programmer's t-shirt and to keep a special t-shirt. So don't forget to sign up after. I'd also like to give you a friend for the Funkettes. Show your best regards to the Funkettes. They are in person. The Tina Reisman, Amanda Testro, Yasmin Shoebridge, and Bettina Pilser. All right. Now we got the big sound of Blind Ray Sunshine, otherwise known as Worontschak. My name is Dr. Grover otherwise known as Alan Pentland, and I'd like to introduce you to Dr. the Reverend Holly Washington Jr., otherwise known as Stephen Blackburn. All right. Now we're going to be getting down for about 10 minutes, or it could go all night, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to join in and help us get down, feel free. Don't be inhibited. Let FDP come into your life. Some of you have got your Now we're gonna get down the stairs, I think. Take a little bit of the funk with us out into Melbourne, and we're gonna come back. And I want you to put yourselves on the mailing list, because we want to come back and make this honky city a funky city. We want to make this honky Southern Cross a funky Southern Cross. We're gonna turn this place upside down. Next time we're in town, so thank you for your participation, and thank you for coming, and good night.